This is a fan-generated show. If you would like to support us, please go to jamieglazov.com and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. All your support is greatly appreciated.
Hello, this is the Anne-Marie Waters moment brought to you by the Glazov Gang. In the UK, the issue of halal meat is a very contentious and controversial one, and it's an issue that many millions of people care deeply about. British people expect, as per the law, that animals are stunned to unconsciousness prior to slaughter. But there's a religious exemption to this, and needless to say, halal has taken full advantage of that. We found out recently that 94 million animals, that's 3 animals per second, were slaughtered without stunning in the UK last year. And in response to this, the RSPCA, the Farm Animal Welfare Council and the British Veterinary Association have written to the government asking that this unstunned slaughter be brought to an end. They are unlikely to get any satisfactory response, however, and this is an issue that is not being raised for the first time. It's been raised in the House of Commons and dismissed in the House of Commons. And if you want an understanding of why and how we will be dismissed and any concerns on this will be dismissed, you only need to look to a small town in West Yorkshire in the north of England. Kirklees Council is a council that supplies unstunned halal meat to 43 local schools. Now, this happens all over the country. Schools are supplied with halal meat, whether the children are Muslim or not, and whether or not they or their parents like it or not. We are all eating halal meat in schools and hospitals and other public venues across the country. Everyone knows this, and there is widespread disquiet about it, but that disquiet will be ignored. In Kirklees Council, a debate was had about the supplying of 43 schools with unstunned halal meat. And the Muslim leader of the council, Shabir Pandor, who is with the Labour Party, of course, shut down the debate. Let me tell you what his exact wording was. He said, "I am closing the debate on halal at full council. Diversity is our strength. Those questioning our provision of halal don't have animal welfare at heart. They have targeted sections of the community which has caused fear. Our policy on halal will remain in place." Now that's very, very clear. Someone has raised objections to something that is sanctioned by Islam, and a Muslim leader of a council has stepped in and shut down the debate. Needless to say, Labour and the Green Party, the loony left in this country, was on his side, and debate was shut down. The wording used is interesting. Diversity is our strength. And of course, the veiled accusation of racism, that those of us who are concerned about animal welfare are just picking on minority sections of the community. This is the kind of left-wing nonsense that is thrown around any time someone objects to an Islamic practice. And it's evident, more and more evident, that this is our future. It's only going to get worse. In fact, it's already been our past. For decades, police and authorities ignored crimes committed by Muslims. They did so because they didn't want a reaction from Muslims, they didn't want threats, they didn't want violence, and they didn't want to be accused of racism. And despite all the agony and pain fear of the racism accusation has brought to this country, it is still as strong as ever. If you object to something sanctioned by Islam, Muslims will call you a racist and shut down the debate. The left will side with them, and that will be that. What's to say this stops with halal? We've done nothing about FGM. We do nothing about child marriage. We do nothing about honour violence, and all for the same reason. And objections will be silenced more and more as we go into an increasingly Islamic future. This is Islamic dominance. This is what we are facing unless we actively fight back now. And the only way we can fight back is to not give a damn about their veiled accusations of racism, to not give a damn about accusations of Islamophobia, and to take them on and their left-wing allies robustly and put them in their place, restore our culture, our values, and our laws. Please remember to support Jamie Glazov at jamieglazov.com and subscribe to the Glazov Gang YouTube channel here. Thank you.